Good evening. um, so, if you are here because you've seen the short, yeah, that was. I think I'll take my. No, I'm gonna keep my hairband on. It's fine. I don't know why I get on here and I just be looking at my hair, just playing with my hair. But anyways, no. Yeah, this afternoon was a it wasn't even this afternoon. It was basically this weekend was a bit of a doozy because of that little the shenanigans that person wanted to play. Um, I knew 100 miles an hour that there was going to be a problem. I knew it right away. But I was like, okay, I'm just going to see how far they're willing to take it. I'm not going to be disappointed. I'm not gonna, just be upset because I mean I can expect it. I knew 100, like I said, I knew 100 miles an hour that was not gonna happen, and I knew that it was gonna be a bunch of BS moving forward. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna nip it in the bud. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this. After today, you will not hear from me. My block finger is so damn strong. If I at the screen, I might actually crack my screen. But yeah, I had to wait to this point. I don't know. I'm trying to even think like how we even got to this point. Because I try to be fair. I try to be fair, but yeah. Oh, it was just an understanding. Once the school year ended, this was gonna happen, and so I don't understand why why the ball is being dropped. But I don't, like I said, I don't have time for the back and forth. I'm gonna give you what you want. So at this point, you want to waste my time, and if you got a chip on your shoulders that you can't, because I don't understand why, and I don't care. I don't care. The point is, I already saw this coming, and I don't have time for your games. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I'm just gonna make an executive decision. And now that I can fully reclaim my peace. It's gonna be nothing but gravy boat from here on out. It. I'm not gonna say it's because I try and I try and you know I've tried giving excuses. On try to just look past. Just and time again, I'm just, you know what? Okay. All right. So you really want me to pop out on you and really show you why I don't know. I guess, toxic patterns, that we had, just no, and I watched a video on that recently, and now it comes to mind, just no, I'm not gonna do the back and forth with you. I'm too grown. Like, if you aren't in my world adding to my peace, then you are coming up against it. You're a problem. So I'm just gonna block you. I, you you won't exist to me, and I'm gonna be good. Like I wanted to go off on the deep end of being petty because I did a whole video as you got bits and pieces of it in the short, and I said something in the video where I was like, ooh, I could really just stick it to just, yeah, but I'm like, yeah, you know what? It ain't even worth it. But what I will do is call a duck a duck. Yes, been a silent hater in my life all these years. Have I been problematic? Have I been the problem? Yes. But I've always been about my business. I paid my car notes. Um, I through these years, yeah, there's times I had to put the damn pants and boots on and just fine, fuck it. Whatever I gotta do to get the shit done. Whatever I gotta do to make sure, you know, still got a roof over our head. Whatever I gotta do to make sure, okay, we gonna start the school year off straight. I did the shit. It wasn't making excuses. And I just, and there's so much more that can be said, but you know what? At this point, I waited for this day. This day that now I am, like I said, fully reclaim my shit. 99 problems and a ain't gonna be one. Ain't gonna be one. Mm-mm. Especially when you want to be sassy, it's only room enough in my reality for one sassy person, and that's me. Um, but yeah, so that's part of what all of that was about. And like I said, I went, boy, you talking about veered off, a made a hard left on what I said, what I could have said, what I could. But this will do. That'll do. That'll do.